Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Rohan Khandelwal. I'm a breast cancer surgeon and a national level faculty for surgery. And I've been guiding students for the entrance exams for the last 12 years now. Now this video is being made on special demand by a lot of students who want me to elaborate on the concept of the 20th notebook. Now, this discussion which I'll have with you would focus on what is this 20th notebook, how is it helpful, how do you go about preparing it, and how do you utilize it before the exam. So the 20th notebook concept, for me, it started when I was preparing for the USMLE exams years back. At that time, I used to use a book called First Aid. Now this First Aid book had all the volatile facts and tables which we used to usually forget while preparing. And before the exam or before any test which I used to take, I used to add these volatile points to this First Aid. And even after the test, those explanations which I got wrong, I used to add them to the First Aid book. So what happened was that my First Aid book kept on increasing in size. But before my final exam, when I appeared for the USMLE exam, this was a ready reckoner which I had. And 15 days, 20 days before the exam, when I was really anxious about the exam, when I used to revise this First Aid, it used to calm the nerves down and it used to give me confidence that I knew the subject. So the same thing is applicable for the Indian PG exam as well. You would have already made 19 registers for all your subjects, and you would have prepared your notes. The 20th notebook is going to be that notebook which will contain the volatile facts and tables and classifications of all the 19 subjects. And this would be the notebook which you would revise a week or 10 days before the exam. And by doing so, it will give you confidence that you know the subject, and it will help you in scoring at least 5 to 10 points more over others in the exam. So now the question is how to go about preparing it and when do we start? So this 20th notebook should start right from the time you've started preparing for your entrance exams. Okay? So when you're revising a subject and you find certain topics or certain facts and figures very volatile, you keep on adding them to this 20th notebook. What I would recommend is get a notebook which has 3 or 4 different colored pages in them and divide it into first year, second year, third year and fourth year subjects. So whenever you come across a point which you're unable to remember, just jot it down in that notebook then and there. And try to revise this notebook at least 3 or 4 times before the exam. Especially 15 to 20 days before the exam, it should be revised 2 times. And you would see that if you keep on doing this, you would keep on seeing that your performance in your overall tests and your grand tests would gradually keep on improving. Now, it all depends on how much effort you put into making this 20th notebook. If you really make it quite comprehensive and you're able to identify all your weak points and able to add them to this notebook, you would see that it would do wonders in your preparation. So this is a small tip from my side which can really help you in improving your rank for during the entrance exams. If you like this concept, please do like the video and do write comments in the section below. I would love to answer your queries, and do share it with your friends as well. All the best.